YouTube title, Descriptio 300-word and hashtag tag and SEO tag Wuhan, China. Coco Gauff reeled off 4 straight games to beat Jessica Pegula 6-4, 7-5, and win the Wuhan Open on Sunday in an All-American final. Gauff, 21, won her second title of the year, having claimed the French Open on clay, and she now has 11 career titles. Winning every match in the tournament, in straight sets, I don't know if I've done that before on a title run, Gauff said. I just felt like I was really proud of what I accomplished this week, regardless of the result today. Editors picks winningest American-born tennis players. Williams, Sampra's Joe DeAndrea Vacherot beats cousin to win Shanghai Masters. How many tennis titles has Coco Gauff won? ESPN. The third-ranked Gauff served to save the second set at 5-3 down. She held, and then broke the 6th-ranked Pegula to love for 5-5. Pegula's forehand volley at the net landed wide to give Gauff a first match point, and, with Pegula on second serve, she clinched it with a forehand winner following a brief rally. The 31-year-old Pegula rallied to beat top-ranked Aryna Sabalenka in the semifinals. But this time she lost momentum and missed out on a 10th career title as Gauff became the second American to claim the Wuhan title after Venus Williams in 2015. It was their 7th career meeting and first in a final. Pegula leads 4-3 overall against Gauff, with whom she has won several WTA doubles titles. We've spent a lot of time together and, even though I'm a bit older, I always admire and respect her so much, Pegula said of Gauff. She's just so mature for her age. Gauff improved to 11-3 in finals. Pegula dropped to 9-11. In October 2025, Coco Gauff bested Jessica Pegula to take home the Wuhan Open women's singles title. Since joining the professional circuit in 2018, the young star's tennis career has blossomed. Check out some of her other accolades now. 2025. Wuhan Open Singles Champion. French Open Singles Champion. 2024. United Cup MVP winner. WTA Finals Singles Champion. China Open Singles Champion. French Open Doubles Champion. WTA Auckland Open Singles Champion. Best Tennis Player, award recipient at the ESPYs. 2023. U.S. Open Singles Champion, youngest female winner at 19. WTA Auckland Open Singles Champion. Cincinnati Masters Singles Champion. Washington Open Singles Champion. 2021. Emilia-Romagna Open Singles Champion. 2019. Linz Open Singles Champion. 2018. U.S. Open Doubles title. French Open Girls title. For more tennis coverage, check out the ESPN Hub page for scores, schedules, rankings, and more. Shanghai. Valentin Vacherot beat his cousin Arthur Rinderknecht 4-6, 6-3, 6-3 on Sunday to win the Shanghai Masters for the first title of his career after a stunning run from the qualifying rounds. The 204th-ranked Vacherot, an unheralded 26-year-old, was the lowest-ranked tournament winner in ATP Masters 1000 history, and the first from the tiny Principality of Monaco. It was quite a performance, too. He stunned 24-time Grand Slam champion Novak Djokovic in the semifinals to set up a final against the 30-year-old Rinderknecht, who had downed 4-time major finalist Daniil Medvedev, the 2021 U.S. Open champion, in a remarkable semifinal of his own. Vacherot produced a serving masterclass in the third set, with 3 straight love holds and 15 consecutive points, before finally losing a point in the 8th game with an unforced error. Serving to stay in the match at 15-40 down, Rinderknecht saved 1 match point, but Vacherot wrong-footed him with yet another blistering forehand winner down the line to clinch victory. He held his face in his hands in disbelief before walking to the net to hug his cousin, and then rushed to his team box to share a long hug with coach Benjamin Balleray, who is his half-brother and a former tennis player for Monaco. Balleray's career highlight was a defeat to tennis great Roger Federer in the early rounds of the Monte Carlo Masters in 2006. 19 years later, Federer was in the Shanghai crowd watching as Rinderknecht clinched the first set with an ace. Vacherot secured an early break in the decider and then missed 4 breakpoint chances in the 5th game as Rinderknecht got a reprieve. The Frenchman immediately took a 3-minute medical timeout for massage treatment on his back and left shoulder. but there was nothing he could do to stop his cousin's momentum. They never played each other before on the professional tour, with Rinderknech winning their only meeting at a futures tournament in 2018.